Ladies and gentlemen, today a special episode about a crazy thing that happened to me while I was on my trip around the world. Sometimes in life you have to get up really early to see great things or to do great things. Okay, wait for the great thing. What happened to me this day was crazy. This is without any doubt the craziest day of my around the world trip. But let me explain you from the beginning so that you can understand how I got into that situation. So I was in Gubeikou, a small Chinese village in the middle of nowhere. I chose to came here in this place named Gubeikou because it's far from the capital, it's far from Beijing, and here there is absolutely no tourists. That morning I woke up at something like 4 AM to see the sunrise over the Great Wall of China. I took the direction of the Great Wall and I started going up in the mountain, but after 5 minutes I had a little doubt about the way. I'm so lost. I have to pass through all this forest. I'm not sure it's the right way, but I think so. So I came back thinking that there might be another way. But I didn't see any other way than these foot traces on the ground, and I remembered clearly the manager of the hotel saying that this was the right way. So in the end I just continued deeper into the mountain. I'm quite sure it's not the right way. The vegetation, the bushes had spines and sharp ones. I had to protect my head all along the way, not to look like if I had been attacked by an army of cats or something. I had to crouch, and at times I was almost crawling. And of course I missed the sunrise, but the views behind me were beautiful. I am f***ing lost in the middle of nowhere. It's beautiful, but how did I get through here? The worst thing I'm thinking now is that I'm so lost in this place. There's not any trail, that I may have to climb the Great Wall. I don't want to, but if it's my only solution. The worst part was when I was at the steepest point of the mountain. I had to climb and it was dangerous. Like really dangerous. One foot misplaced and I would have fallen. The ground at that place was friable. Every little thing, the little branches, the rocks I was trying to take to secure my positions when I was trying to go up, everything was falling. And it didn't stop just a few meters down. You could hear the sound of it like continuing to fall and fall and fall, and I was like. So I looked down and I realized that falling would have resulted in a very bad situation for me, either injured or worse. And who could have found me in this lost place? Nobody. I'm already climbing and I'm not confident at all. It's dangerous. I'm so close to the wall now. You know, I'm never scared, but this might be one of the worst ascents of my life. And if I felt down there in the wild, and I was really close to falling. And furthermore, I totally ruined my clothes and my arms. Good job, Mena. But lucky me, I managed to climb very carefully and slowly, and I got out of this situation. I climbed all the way up here through this deep vegetation, and this was a really steep part. So here it is, the Great Wall. Now I have to find a way to climb up this thing. As this part is not restored, I will not have to climb a 2 meters high wall. I totally understand why they built up here. Look at the views. It's amazing. Today I'm taking you to see one of the 7 wonders of the world. I'm taking you to see the Great Wall of China. Let's go. And now the good part of it. After that I could enjoy the Great Wall of China just for myself. And it was awesome. Don't you dare to forget, don't you really, don't you really, don't you dare to forget, don't you really, do you? And you, don't you dare to forget, don't you really, don't then I faced another problem. Where the f am I supposed to go? How do I pass here? I'm f***ing blocked. Can't go nowhere. So I had to go down off the wall and follow a small trail that was going along the wall for a few meters. And then I saw barbed wires. I couldn't pass, but I knew I had to follow the wall and go east. It was the only direction to the village I was heading to. So I decided to pass through an opening in the barbed wires. I had to pass through here because there were no signs, and if I didn't pass through here, I couldn't continue visiting the Great Wall of China over there. It's crazy, look! This section was just closed. There is a sign but nothing written on it. Why did they close this part? And then, again, a few more hours of tranquility and beautiful landscapes. As it's not a restored part of the wall, some parts are really dangerous. It's not made for tourists, I think. This is a beauty. A fucking beautiful beauty. Bon bah on va y aller par là, sans tomber, hein? Je crois que c'est une mauvaise idée. Parce que je peux m'accrocher que là. Et si je tombe là, c'est pas très bon. Je vais rebrousser chemin. On va prendre le chemin le plus tranquille. Okay, I'm at the middle of the trail, and what I can read here: military forbidden zone, no entrance. I'm already inside. It's open. There is absolutely nobody, so I'm not gonna stop here. Gonna climb this thing and go to the end. Or not. Okay, at that moment there was no sign of any military building, just that old sign. It was so difficult to read, I thought it was left here for more than 50 years. So after that, of course I didn't know I would be arrested, and I had a few more minutes of tranquility. Okay, that's the moment. You see this tower? I heard a man yelling from there, something in Chinese. So I told him the few words of Chinese I had learned. English? Stop! At that moment I saw a man wearing a military uniform running towards me, and I was like, oh shit. And I did something stupid. Something that would have cost me a lot. I thought they're going to erase all my memories of this day, my pictures and my videos. So I decided to hide the SD card with my videos to protect them from being deleted. I have two cameras, one for my videos and one for my pictures, so I would just pretend I only took pictures. I had some time before the guy came, he was far from me, and the wall of China was arriving more or less at this height. So I had maybe 15 minutes to do something very stupid. I hid my SD card into this hidden pocket here and into this document wallet and inside the pages of a document. But doing that added a huge amount of stress for me because I was constantly thinking, oh my god, if they find that I have hidden an SD card inside my bag, for sure they will think that I'm a spy and they'll put me into jail or in custody and they'll do I don't know what to me. So the military man finally arrived to me. He told me, "What are you doing here?" "I'm doing the hike between Gubeikou and Jinshanling." "You can't be here, it's a military zone, it's forbidden." "Ah, sorry, I didn't know, but where do I pass?" At that moment, I thought that he would just lead me to another trail and that I would just continue my hike and arrive to my destination. "Follow me, we have some verifications to do." Then I followed this young man and again, I did something crazy. I don't know why crazy ideas passed in my head at these moments. I was running behind a soldier and I knew they were going to search inside my cameras for pictures and videos, but I decided to record this. It's crazy! I thought I really have to capture this moment. It's so crazy, I have to show this. And do you know how did I capture this without being caught? I recorded it using Snapchat and I sent it into my story and I downloaded it later on when everything was over. And it worked! So in the end I could really have been a spy and come back with the images of their military secret base. So shortly after this little walk and run, we arrived. And the welcome crew was there, 5 soldiers waiting just for me. They asked me, give me your passport, give me your cameras and go inside the jeep. So that's what I did and they entered in a jeep with me. At that moment I was so stressed. I was in China, a country that is known for not always respecting human rights, and I didn't know what was going to happen to me. So they checked the first camera, nothing suspicious. The second camera, the one with no SD card. I was sweating and I was hesitating if I should say the truth. But I finally said, oh, this one, it's just in case the first one doesn't work, I switch SD cards. And that's it, they believed me, they didn't search inside my bag and then they checked my phone. Nothing suspicious, except... What you're about to see are Snapchats that Chinese soldiers found on my phone. I never recorded these Snapchats to put them on YouTube, but the Chinese army saw it. Pisser depuis la Grande Muraille de Chine. Je suis sûr que vous l'avez jamais fait. La la la. La la la. La la la. Psst. Wouh! Mais en fait, la route du dragon dans DBZ, c'est obligé, c'est inspiré par la Grande Muraille de Chine. Obligé. Ta 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 ta. Na 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 na. Woo! The Chinese army, they had a good laugh. They were like, ha 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 ha, happy man. I was laughing too, but it was a forced laugh. I was being so stressed at the same time and a little bit ashamed. So we finally got out of the zone with the jeep and we passed in front of small houses where my hotel was, and I was like, oh, my hotel is there. And they told me, we have to go to the police now. So they came with me at the police station where the policeman checked again for my cameras, my passport, and they finally released me. I was bored, I was far from my hotel, maybe 1.5 hours to walk. There was no bus, no taxi, there was almost nothing in this zone. And I finished with something dangerous again. I had to pass through a tunnel with fast cars passing, but there was no other ways. And I finally made it safe to my hotel. That's it for my crazy military rest in China. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, it really helps me. Subscribe if you're discovering the channel, and I'll catch you later for another video. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If ever you want to come here, maybe avoid Gubeikou, or maybe it's just me, I took the wrong path, wrong way, I don't know. Great Wall of China.